Today's lecture is the fourth lecture of practical anatomy. We will have the ventricles, fourth ventricle and the third ventricle. As for the fourth ventricle, first of all, is the tent shape, has lateral, anterior and posterior walls. The anterior wall, which is the floor, and the posterior wall, which is the roof of it. As for the posterior, which is the roof, consists of two things, which are the superior cerebellar velum and the superior medullary velum and the inferior medullary velum. السوبريور medullary velum والinferior medullary velum هي عبارة عن nerve fibers. يعني ايش يعني؟ هي white matter. عندي foramen. And for the fourth ventricle, we have the lateral wall. The lateral wall has a foramen called as foramen of Luschka, and on the inferior medullary velum, we also has a foramen which is called as a foramen of Magendie. That foramen connects the fourth ventricle with the subarachnoid space, and on the inferior medullary velum, we also have a choroidal plexus on it. And the floor of it is the rhomboid fossa اللي هي نعرفها كانت أخذناها مع البونز والميدولا اوبلونجاتا. هي هاي حتكون لي الفلور ماله. And for the third ventricle, هسه راح نبدي بها third ventricle. A third ventricle is a cleft-like structure, cleft-like cavity between the two thalamus in the diencephalon. Connect with the lateral ventricle by the interventricular foramen. interventricular foramen. وين interventricular foramen؟ حتكون مقابل الفورنكس. اوكي، وحترتبط connected with the fourth ventricle اللي هي هاي مع عن طريق cerebral aqueduct. Four walls, anterior, inferior, posterior, is superior, in addition to the lateral wall. This is the anterior commissure that connects the two lobes of the temporal lobes of the brain. We have the lamina terminalis. This is the anterior wall. And for the inferior surface, which is also called as the floor, is the optic chiasma, the infundibulum connected to the pituitary gland, the pituitary stalk, and we also have the tuber cinereum. This is the tuber cinereum, and then we have the mammillary body. This is the mammillary body, and this is the tegmentum, part of the midbrain. As for the posterior, we start from the cerebral aqueduct. This is the posterior commissure, and this is the pineal gland or pineal recess with it, and here is the habenular commissure. As for the superior, we have the choroidal plexus with the choroidal plexus. يعني هي choroidal plexus مع الكرويدال، يعني تلكرويدا مع الكرويدال plexus مالتها مع هذا الفورنكس. هذا الفورنكس. The lateral wall is this is the interthalamic connection. On the lateral wall we have the thalamus, and this is the interthalamic connection. This is the thalamus, this is the hypothalamus, and this is the hypothalamic sulcus. The third ventricle connected to the lateral ventricle above by this foramen, which is the interventricular foramen, or called as foramen of Monro, and connected to the fourth ventricle by the cerebral aqueduct.